Our next conversation tonight is with Colorado's highest-ranking congressional Democrat, Representative Joe Neguse of Boulder County. Frankly, he has been difficult to connect with lately, especially since he's been elevated to the fourth highest position within the House Democrats. Though he took exception to our characterization of that perception when our Marshall Zelinger finally got a chance to talk to him about President Joe Biden dropping his re-election bid.
Did you think he should continue running, or did you think he should drop out and chose not to tell that to Coloradans?
I respect the president's decision. I agree with the president's decision. I thought he gave a very important and eloquent speech just a few days ago in explaining his rationale.
Democratic Congressman Joe Neguse defended President Biden's decision to no longer run for re-election. Neguse holds the fourth highest spot in House Democratic leadership, but leading up to the president's decision, we never heard him say whether Biden should keep running or not.
I was privileged to play a role in convening conversations between my colleagues on this precise question for the better part of a few weeks as we work to try to figure a way forward and enable members of the caucus to be able to share their views. And I wanted to certainly be careful about getting in front of my colleagues given my role in facilitating that process.
Does that mean you felt he should step aside and just were not vocal about that?
No, I guess what I'm saying to you, Marshall, is one, I had a responsibility, again, as the assistant Democratic leader in the caucus, to engage with every member of the caucus and facilitate them giving their feedback to Leader Jeffries, who I work closely with, so that he could then ultimately convey the views of our caucus to President Biden.
We heard about Congressman Crow getting to say his piece on a phone call. Did you ever get a chance to say anything directly to the president?
I did not speak directly to the president. As I said, I serve in the House leadership, and so was part of that process to ultimately funnel up the information to Leader Jeffries, who did meet directly with the president and presented the caucus's views.
Despite not providing his opinion publicly about Biden's re-election effort, Neguse disagreed that he is less forthcoming now that he is in a leadership role as assistant minority leader. Are you silenced now because you're in leadership?
No, not at all. Far from it. I mean, as I said, I don't know if we want to rehash the questions about the president's decision to stay in the race, but as I said previously, I articulated publicly that I had conflicting views about the path forward, and that ultimately I thought it was the president's decision to make.
I also had a chance to ask Neguse about a vote last week. He voted against a Republican effort to strongly condemn Vice President Kamala Harris for failing to secure the border. I asked him about Democratic Congresswoman Yadira Caraveo voting yes. She was one of 6 Democrats who joined Republicans in that condemnation vote just days after endorsing Harris for president.
If anything, I think the fact that we have a richness of views and that we can have a healthy debate and agree to disagree, but nonetheless be undergirded by our shared values is what makes the Democratic Party strong and, frankly, very different. Again, without to get too partisan here, but very different from my colleagues on the other side who, are very much kind of towing the party line, irrespective of their underlying views on the matter.
You can watch Marshall's full conversation with Representative Joe Neguse on the next YouTube channel, 99news.com.